Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. My name is Pino. In this video, we are given f of x squared minus 1 and we have to determine the f of x squared plus 1. From the f of x squared minus 1, we are going to determine f of x squared plus 1, and we first have to determine the function f of x. From the input x squared minus 1, we got x to the power 4 as the highest degree of x. So this means that our original equation f of x was a quadratic equation. So we have f of x is equal to a multiplied by x squared plus bx plus c, and we have to determine the numerical values of a, b, and c. In the place of the x, we are going to substitute the x squared minus 1. So we have the f of x squared minus 1 is equals to the a multiplied by x squared, but in the place of the x, we substitute x squared minus 1. So it will be squared plus the b into the x squared minus 1 in the place of the x plus c. So our f of x squared minus 1 will be equals to the a multiplied by the x to the power 4 minus 2x squared plus 1 plus we distribute the b inside the parentheses, so we have b multiplied by x squared and the b multiplied by negative 1, which will be equal to negative b plus the c. So we are going to distribute the a inside the parentheses. So our f of x squared minus 1 will be equal to a multiplied by x to the power 4 minus 2a multiplied by x squared plus a plus the b multiplied by the x squared minus b plus the c. From here, we can group the like terms, so we have f of x squared minus 1 is equals to the a multiplied by x to the power 4, and these two will be our like terms because of the x squared. So we have negative 2a multiplied by x squared plus b multiplied by the x squared plus the a minus b plus c. So our f of x squared minus 1 will be equals to the a multiplied by x to the power 4, and we take out the x squared as our common factor, and we'll have negative 2a plus b multiplied by the x squared plus a minus b plus c. So from here, our original f of x squared minus 1 was f of x squared minus 1 is equals to the x raised to the power 4 minus 3 multiplied by x squared plus 4. We match the two equations in black and red, so the coefficient of the x to the power 4 is 1, so our a will be equals to 1, and the coefficient of the x squared is equals to the negative 3, so our negative 3 will be equals to the negative 2a plus b, and the a minus b plus c will be equals to the constant 4. Since we already have the value of a, we are going to use that equation to determine the value of b. We have negative 3 is equals to negative 2 multiplied by 1 plus b. So negative 3 plus 2 will be equals to b. So our b is equals to negative 1. And from here, we are going to use that equation to determine the value of c. So we have 4 is equals to 1 in the place of a minus negative 1 in the place of the b plus c. So 4 will be equals to 2 plus c. So our c will be equals to 4 minus 2, which is 2. So our f of x, the original equation was equals to the x squared minus x plus 2. So from here, we are going to substitute x squared plus 1 in the place of the x. So our f of x squared plus 1 will be equals to x squared plus 1 raised to the power 2 minus into x squared plus 1 in the place of the x plus 2. From here, we simplify our f of x squared plus 1 will be equals to the x to the power 4 plus 2x squared plus 1. We distribute the negative, so we have negative x squared minus 1 plus 2. So our f of x squared plus 1 will be equals to x to the power 4. So the 2x squared and the negative x squared are like terms, so we have positive x squared, and the 1 minus 1 will be equals to 0 plus 2. And this will be our f of x squared plus 1. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe, like, and share the channel if you find the content useful.